Once upon a time, there was a lizard who could camouflage to any color and surrounding. His name was Louie. He was an orphan from the day of his birth, and without having his parents to guide him, he had no knowledge of the world and never felt he belonged. Louie soon came to age of curiosity and desires to belong somewhere. When he was walking to the nearby river to drink some water, he noticed a group of blue fish swimming together. Louie believed that he would be able to fit into the group very well. He liked how the blue fish were so calm and friendly, but he noticed how they were always so sad all the time. Whenever he would camouflage to their blue color, something didn't feel right. Every time he camouflaged, he felt sadness, even though he didn't understand why. One day, the group of fish decided to move to another part of the river. Louie wanted to go with them, however he didn't know how to swim, and when the fishes urged him to join, Louie fell into the water and couldn't rise. The fishes helped Louie get back onto shore and were saddened that he couldn't join, but they told him it would be for the best if he stayed on land. With that, the group of fish went to their journey to another part of the river, leaving Louie. After some time, Louie set out on his journey of belonging again. He noticed a flock of birds flying around overhead. Louie loved how energetic and loud they were, unlike the sad blue fishes. However, Louie noticed how quickly the birds would get angry if something didn't go their way. It's true that when every time Louie camouflaged the color, he felt very vibrant and alive, but the red seemed to also made him very hot-headed. Louie didn't like how he was acting within the group. Soon enough, the time came for the birds to migrate. Many of the birds started to fly away without even saying goodbye. Louie watched them fly to the sky in silence. Louie slowly started walking with a sad expression on his face. Soon enough, Louie approached these gray rocks. He liked how they were still and steady. He knew that the rocks would never leave him and began to crawl onto the rocks. He laid down on his back and camouflaged into the rock's color. At this point, Louie felt very unemotional and detached from the world. Over time, he decided that enough is enough and he shouldn't give up and settle for rocks. Louie got back on his feet and started to continue his journey of belonging once again. He later ended up walking into a forest and encountering another lizard exactly like him. The other lizard welcomed Louie with his pure white-colored skin. They became good friends right away, and Louie was thrilled to know he finally found a place where he belonged. It wasn't soon after that a terrible storm started. With every drop of rain, the color of the other lizards started to change into an endless black. The other lizard was actually very venomous and likes killing innocent creatures for his personal pleasure. Louie knew this was wrong when he witnessed the other lizard killing a spider. Louie confronted the bad lizard about the issue, but he didn't like Louie's comment and threatened to kill him. Their fight traveled to the top of the cliff and Louie was trapped. The bad lizard was getting ready to attack, but suddenly a bright light flashed into Louie's eyes and he quickly shut them. Some time passed by before Louie began to open his eyes. When he did, the storm was not the only thing that disappeared from his sight. The other lizard was gone too. Louie was a little sad that he lost a friend, but after looking into the sky, the sadness slowly went away. Within the sky was a rainbow that stretched far and wide. Louie noticed how the rainbow had all the colors in the world and was fascinated. He liked how the rainbow got to go over the horizon and was steady at the same time. He felt very connected to the rainbow. He stepped closer and touched it with his feet. He let himself camouflage into every color of the rainbow. Then he realized he didn't need to camouflage anywhere or had to try to fit in at all. He just needed to find his true colors from within, and with that, Louie the Lost Lizard wasn't lost anymore.